Hey guys, welcome back. Today I found an issue with the door seal when I was water testing the new windows I just put in. When you would spray the hose up here, the door wasn't tight enough, so the water was just coming in through the top of the door, and I'm going to give you a close-up of where that happens. So let me grab this camera real quick, walk you over there. Let's go for a ride. So just get up there and show what's going on. So this outer seal right here, when you would spray the water in here, it would just go right through it. And how I tested it, I was able to, shut the door with a napkin in between, and I could pull it out. So it wasn't even sealing on the door enough to keep the water out. So I found a fix, and what you do is this splits apart here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. There you go. You can kind of see that. And it goes all the way. So what you have to do is stuff another seal inside there to push it out. That way it can clamp tighter on the door. And this is what I'm going to be using. It's this 1/4 inch thick 5/16 rubber seal. Get it at Home Depot or Lowe's. And looks like this. I'm going to leave the sticky part on there. I'm just going to stuff it in there. And then this should give it enough extra push to push that seal out so it can grab onto the door. Here we have the spare seal. And I'm just going to show you. Just going to show a close-up of the split. So you see how it splits all the way down. And then what you do is you just take your weather stripping, go in there, just stuff it in there all the way across. Well, starting from here till about the middle, which is right around this clip here. So there's a little foam piece inside this where the middle two doors connect. Well, they press up here, so they put some extra padding inside here to kind of do the same thing. But there's nothing behind here, so this kind of mimics what the factory did. Here you can see these two little pins are holding it in place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop off the right side of the seal, bring it down, and then it'll be easier to put this in there. Okay, let's pop this off. Sometimes these clips pop off easy. Sometimes they're a pain. Like, see, those couple popped off pretty easy. It's always this couple here that have a problem. But with these plastic clip removers, it gets a little easier. I can see where it is. There we go. There we go. So I'm going closer so we can have a better look at putting the seal in here. I'll just do it. There we go. All right. Let's get a little closer. Then all you do is there's a slit where those pins are, and I'm just going to stuff this in there. I'm only doing this side here because the other side is fine. So You can see puffs out a little bit. It's just going to give you that little bit extra to keep the water from leaking in through here because the door doesn't close tight enough. And I adjusted the door here all the way, and it still wasn't tight enough. So I'm not sure if it's a manufacturer defect or what, because this is a brand new seal. I have the old one, looks the same, and still did the same thing. So now, time to test it. And now, with the extra seal stuffed in there, I'm going to show you what I did before is I sandwiched two napkins in between the door with it shut. And before, I used to be able to pull it out. Now, if I try to pull it, super tight and it rips. See? Especially right here, because this is where it leaked. It would just go in right through there. And now, super tight. See? Before, I could pull it straight out. So I'm hoping this corrects that issue. I'm going to run it outside and run the test, and I'll let you know what happens. Here we go for the water test. And I'm going to just spray up top there. One pass. Oh, I should do over here. One pass across the top, go inside, check for leaks, and then a longer pass. So just like this. And before, it would leak like crazy inside. So let's go inside and take a look. Have the napkin set up. Still dry. Yes. So far, so good. So before, it would spray it in, it would go behind, it would leak inside here and roll down because I'm kind of slightly that way. Kind of hard to tell in this video, but it would go in there from behind, drain down, and come down here. I'm going to go back out and spray it a little bit longer. Maybe give it some force. Okay, look at it. It's on. Yeah. All right. Oops, my spray's angle there. Shut the door. Okay, let's see what we got. And from initial, it looks dry. Nothing coming in from here. Nope. I don't think. Seal is dry. Napkin is still dry. I'll pop the door open and take a look. Let's see. And the napkin is dry. I could see a little drop coming in from here, but that's fine. That's okay. Why is it doing that? Oops. That's okay. But up here is where it would get wet, and I could feel it. It's totally dry. Right up here. It would get water and just drain down into the van. Just to wrap it up, the seal we put in, the factory door seal, did fix the leak. I sprayed it pretty hard. No water got inside. So if you have a leak that comes in through the rear, through the seal, and then leaks down like I was showing earlier in the video, that's how to fix it. And this is a brand new 2023 Promaster too, so you wouldn't expect it to be leaking like that. But all right, and I'm going to call that a wrap.